Here we go. Hi, I'm Sailor Moon, and I'm Tuxedo Mask. And today we're going to talk about, well, what are we going to talk about? Alright, maybe we're going to talk about, right. Okay, so you have 3 takes on an English Sailor Moon. Alright? Well, actually, no, I'll take that back. This isn't talking about that. So, you have 3 takes on it. Dic Cloverway and Vids. Well, also there's Pioneer, but that's just for the films. And so you got 3 takes on my show. And some folks out there don't like it, and I understand that. Alright? But I don't know where it came from. I truly don't know where the hate for our show came from. Or at least where the English came from. Now, I get it. Dic did a lot of shifts to it. Names were shifted. Stead names were shifted. Strike and hit names were shifted. But even with all that shift, I don't really think that was enough for it to truly get hate on. But no, I don't know. I mean, you got folks believing that saying it's bad and everything, and that's their belief. But I don't know how it got to that point. How it got to that. Now, my only guess is that folks started hating on it after they saw what it was based on, what it was taked off, or what it was offshoot of. But even then, there really been no hate for it. I mean, you got folks that are mad that the names had to be shifted. Instead of being the Japanese names, or what they want to call them, ended up being Hellenic and, Roman names. Well, at least they were all borrowed names. And them getting hate over that. And then being mad over strike and hit names being shifted and stead names being shifted. I don't really know why, but where it all came from. Do you either know? No, the truth is, Sailor Moon, I don't know where it came from. I just know it's out there. But it had to begin with someone. I mean, it had to begin with someone. It wasn't just something that, everyone did. It had to begin somewhere. There had to be someone who watched it and then didn't like it and then passed on the word. Most likely through the interwebs, where mostly that stuff gets passed on through. But the truth was, in 1995, when most of these folks may have actually first seen it, the interwebs wasn't really around at that point. Yeah, there was at the book house. Yes, there was at the learn hall, but that was it. And a very few folks actually had a leaner with the interweb at their own house. Now, back then, leaners were worth a lot. Okay, not a lot that one had to take a loan out, had to borrow to get, but they were worth a lot. So many folks didn't have one. And even if some folks did, they wouldn't have, even if some folks did, it would have been okay. But then they're going to let out then if you what you believe, what you read, they're going to claim these folks then went to the subs. Well, maybe some of them actually read the subs because most of them only spoke one speech. And that was another thing. And then after that, they got mad over it. It's not even getting mad over it. It's actually truly having hate for it, and that's where I don't understand it. I mean, yeah, and then they get mad over being in English, which I don't understand, since that is the speech that we all speak and that they speak. Even if, they speak more in one speech, it's still no grounds for getting mad over something being in English. And the funniest thing is it's the English speakers are the ones that get mad over being in English, which I don't understand that. I do not. After they come on and give someone shit for, only speaking one speech, and then they are watching it and sub and whatever the case is. Okay. But then I don't know where the hate came from. I truly do not know where the hate where it came from. Did Dic have a bad... No, Dic didn't have a bad name. Cloverway didn't have no bad name, and Pioneer didn't have no bad name either, so it wasn't like they did something. But at the end of the day, I don't know where it came from. Why they would get mad over those shifts, though. If they didn't like it, sure, they didn't like it. But for them to have it where they actually hate it, I don't know why. And then, yeah, Tuxedo Mask. I mean, we go back to this before I end the film. Is that still this day, I don't know where the hate came from. I don't know why someone out there, okay, if someone doesn't like something, I can understand that. But for them to actually hate it, and that's really bad. I don't know where it came from. Yes, Dic did make some shifts to it, and yes, Pioneer did a little bit, and yes, so did Cloverway. But that was no grounds for hating on it. I mean, it wasn't. If you didn't like it, sure, that was all right if you didn't like it, but to hate it was like, what? I don't know. Still this day, I don't know. And I watched my Dic one many times, and the Cloverway, the Pioneer, and the Cloverway, and I can't get my head around how they would hate it. But I guess there are folks out there where flaws and anything that's not flawless makes them mad, irks them. I don't know what. Getting mad over names being shifted, or, a strike or a hit name being shifted, or a stead name being shifted. Getting mad over it being in a speech that you understand and speak. I don't know. Still don't know. It is what it is. Sailor Moon, Tuxedo Max, see you later.